Hi guys, I thought I'd do this really quick video. I don't have enough time to get my camera out because I've got to go and pick the kids up in about 10 minutes. I'm going to keep this really short. So this morning I posted a little motivational picture on my Instagram account, and it was of a car leaving the desert. The desert is your comfort zone. You're in the car, you've got to leave that comfort zone. Two of my friends contacted me offline. One's my childhood friend. I've known her since we were about 16, 17. And the other is just a friend. He's really gorgeous. He lives in Italy. And I did actually say to him today that, listen, I'm going to hook you up, Diego. But anyway, that's a separate story. And as we were talking, we weren't talking on a conference call. I was speaking to my friend first, the guy in Italy, and then I was speaking to my childhood friend first. But their stories and their situations are similar in the sense that unless they, and including yourself now, unless you leave your comfort zone, your little safe zone, you're not going to see any progress in your life. You might see or you might perceive that you've got a little bit of progress, but in the grand scheme of things, you haven't actually achieved, or you won't be living or doing the kind of things that you can actually do. The true potential in you will not be realized unless you get up and you leave your comfort zone. Now look, I understand, I get it. I know why it's so hard for us to leave our comfort zone, and there's like a number of reasons. For one thing, our comfort zone is familiar to us, okay? So if you're in a job that you absolutely hate, but you're getting a monthly salary, why would you want to leave that job? Okay, it's familiar to you. You know what you're expecting, okay? It is scary. It's the fear of attempting to do something new, attempting to leave your comfort zone into the unknown. It's fear of failure. You're thinking, oh my gosh, if I leave my comfort zone, if I take a step of faith, if I invest in myself, believe in myself, what happens if I fail? I'm going to feel embarrassed. It's the fear of embarrassment because how we're conditioned socially, we always look and listen and tend to find gratification and vindication from those around us. So if you attempt something and it goes horribly wrong, okay, you're going to feel embarrassed, which is natural. But here's the thing, there isn't one, right? There isn't one successful person out there, okay? All those rich people, celebrities, okay? None of them were successful overnight. They had to go through a whole heap of failures, and in some cases horrific embarrassment, but it didn't stop them because the fear of failing, the fear of what people think, the fear of failure and everything else that's associated with that was not bigger than their desire to achieve whatever that goal is. And it's the same for me. Look, I haven't always had a great life, okay? I mean, I've touched on it a little bit. I was a single mum. I was in a horrible relationship. In fact, the relationship that I was in before I ended up marrying Marco, that relationship, it crushed me. And when I mean it broke me down mentally and physically, I wasn't in a good place, okay? And the place that I found myself was a place of safety. That was my comfort zone. And had I not had the strength of mind, and actually not even the strength of mind, if I didn't have the duty of care because I had Geneva, that was my backbone, that was my motivation to try and get myself together, get my shit together, and try and improve my current situation. So what I'm trying to say is this, okay? Wherever you are right now, if you're in a relationship, if you're at a job that you don't particularly like, if you've got friends that you don't like, and that's another thing that I had to do. I had to change my circle of friends. That was really hard because you're essentially starting from scratch, okay? So if you've got friends in your world, your job, in some cases your family, you know, anything that keeps you in your comfort zone, your little safe zone, you have to leave it. If you don't leave it, all that's just going to happen is that you are going to continue to wake up every day unhappy, unsatisfied, and looking at those around you that you perceive to be doing really, really well, and you're just going to have an unfulfilled life. It only takes one little step. You've only got to do one thing. And that first thing is this: write down what it is that you want most out of your life. Once you've done that, everything else will fall into place, because then you will start to see things completely different from where they are. It will motivate you to take a leap of faith. It will motivate you perhaps to even apply for a new job. That little business idea that you had going on in the back of your head, and it's just there, it will inspire you to actually do that. So all I'm saying is this, and also, if whatever it is, I feel so passionate and sometimes a little bit frustrated, because when I see people that are close to me and I can see all their potential, or I talk to some of my followers and I can see all their potential, but yet they can't see it because they are too scared. Forget about making a whole bunch of excuses as to why you can't do something, and focus on all the things that you can do. You control what you can control, and let the universe, let God, or whatever, if you believe in God, let everything else take care of itself. What you can control, you control it. Okay, so sorry. I'm currently living on Red Bull. I don't even like the stuff, but where I've been working so hard, I go to bed really, really late and I'm absolutely shattered. But you've got to keep the grind on, you've got to keep hustling. So that's it, that's all I want to say. I just want to encourage you, and I want to encourage as many people as possible. Staying in your comfort zone, it's a barren place. Nothing grows, nothing prospers there. You've got more potential than you give yourself credit for. And if you don't believe me, I want to set you this challenge. I want you to write your life story. Just do it. I want you to think of where you are now and what led you to your current spot. When you write it, when you start to look at just how far you've come, you will find the inner strength that you feel you don't have, because then that will motivate you. And by all means, okay, leave a comment below, contact me directly, and I will help you. I will motivate you. You know what? I wish I had somebody that could have spoken to me the way I speak to my kids, the way I speak to my girlfriends, the way I speak to my clients that I speak to. If I had someone that was speaking to me like that, I would be so flipping. I'd be further along the pavement than I am now. Okay, so yeah, I've got to go because I've got to go and get the kids. But I hope you found this little motivational video a little bit helpful, and I hope it spurs you on to leave your comfort zone. Take care. Bye, guys.